Wait, so they big as hell now. Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time. He's
I like red bones, I like light skin, next night, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
that's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, I like light skin, next night, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic. Said nigga.
The winner and new heavyweight champion.
They're jumping too early. They let the cat out the bag. Yo, what's going on, man? Everything good? Everything Gucci? I realize, man, I'm missing out on a whole bunch of my water time while I'm doing this. So I gotta keep my water levels up. I gotta get my water up, my hydration. Shout out to DJ Nav, man. DJ Nav. I hit you, nigga. Don't hit me back. We gonna move it on to the next person. All right. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Hey, and we seeing it too. Like, look, man. Hey, 10-4 Tuesdays. Have we been wrong yet? Have we been wrong yet? As much as conspiracy theories and y'all making this shit up and all that. Hey, bro, we batting 1,000. You know what I mean? Fantastic was right. We was right. We haven't been wrong yet, man. Just saying. Haven't been wrong yet. You know? Let me do this real quick. We got that in the way. Oof. All right. Didn't want that there. No, Donovan, there's no need to move to New York, brother. Again, everybody will, before this administration is over with, marijuana will be at least decriminalized on a national level, if not completely legal on a national level. I'm not saying it's going to be completely legal on a national level, but it will be decriminalized before this administration is out. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I heard about it yesterday. I heard it through Tim Pool. And again, man, that's the thing when you start letting this stuff, these corporations, bro, run everything. That's a problem. And I know a little off topic, but we didn't really do 10-4 twos. But shout out to Fatal Dose always coming through, man. Pulled up on me last night. We did have a little back and forth about some 10-4 things, quote unquote. But yeah, man, you guys need to take this passport thing serious. That's people are so spoiled here, man. They just think it could never happen. That's where we end up in a totalitarian or fascist communist state. That's the fucking the ultimate downfall and poison pill of freedom is when you don't have to earn it, when you don't have to fight to get it, you're just naturally born with it and you're born into it. You take it for granted and you just never think you can lose it. You know what I mean? But hey, man, that's a whole nother topic for another day. We won't get into that. So as you guys can see, man, and the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis Ngannou. Mind you, I know he's an African dude. He's not an African American guy, but far too often, we'll just say men of African descent suffer non-belief in our talents, in our abilities, in our aspirations, in our dreams, in our goals, right? It's very, very seldom, man, for you to get support early on without showing some kind of promise. And I think that's one of the blessings I've been given at an early age, understanding that, hey, man, people are not going to encourage you. They're more likely to discourage you. And if you listen to everybody else, you'll always be where they feel like they are better than you. I promise you, you guys have said it. I've said it. All the rappers say it. Francis Ngannou is going to tell you this. Any man that's a great man, bro, all right, has to have the ultimate level of fucking confidence. Has to motherfucking have the ultimate motherfucking fuck it switch. The ultimate fucking narcissism, which everybody, bro, narcissism is a requirement, bro. There's no great man that's ever walked this earth that's never been a narcissist. Okay, I know there is such thing as like toxic narcissism or a bad case of it, but for the most part, man, people don't ever get into that and they just make, oh, you're a narcissist, niggas. No, bro, you need that. Tell me a great person that's of note in history, and you didn't see some level of narcissism. You didn't see some level of I am the best, I am the greatest. Nobody's better than me. You have to take this shit from me. Shout out to the brother, shout out to Steffis Cole, man. Shout out to Steffis Cole. I saw Steffis Cole post a video from Bradley Beal talking to an AAU team. And him, and I think it came from, so Bradley Beal's video came from Deion Sanders' page. And it was basically Bradley Beal giving these young cats, bro, these teenage boys that are trying to make it to his level of, the ultimate level of basketball. Like, look, you have to work hard. You have to work harder. You're not going to be given anything. It's not going to be easy, but you got to think about this shit. It's the way you need to go about it. And at the end of when you finally reach your goal, you got to get me. You got to see me. and he put them in a very respectful but real, masculine, and again, alpha, hierarchical. I don't know how to, but he literally gave what we used to get all the back time when we was kids, right? Man, speaking to boys, no matter how good you may think you are right now, you're in your prime, you're invincible. Well, not even prime, but you're hitting puberty. You're invincible. You got all this testosterone. You got unlimited energy, bruh. It's not enough. And being that there aren't fathers in the homes, these young boys get their heads blown up way, way too early and they think they're the best in the world, not understanding that just like the freedom. And that's why I'm gonna go back to the freedom analogy. When you're blessed with incredible talent, right? And you're heads above everybody else. Nobody else is even close to you. You're the fastest, you're the strongest, you can jump the highest, all these things and whatnot, what have you, right? That's cool. You're a demigod amongst men. But what do you do when you're amongst the other demigods? And then once you hit the demigods, what do you do when you got to go up against the gods? And a big thing and a reality check that's being missed out on these young boys, man, without male masculine leadership, is that no one sits them down and tell them, hey, yeah, you good, but you ain't the best. You know? And if you are a person on the outside looking in trying to tell a kid this, oh, you're trying to kill his dreams, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do what? No, brother, no, I'm just being realistic. Okay. Professional athletes make up less than 1% of the population in the country, and even further less than that in the world. So if you are that good, which if you are, hope that you are, you know what I mean? You know, by all means, all fucking success and you know, fist following seas, all that great shit. Hope you make it to the top. But, are you willing to sacrifice everything it takes to meet your fucking goal? It's like the dude that used to do the motivational speeches about, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to breathe. You wanted to breathe. Do you want it that bad? Do you want it to bad? You want it as bad as it was that motherfucker holding your ass under that motherfucking water to motherfucking survive and breathe? Is your dream that fucking dedicated, bro? You that dedicated to your fucking dream? All right. Shout out to Devin Camels for Be More Tell. Shout out to brother. Appreciate you for $4.99. Shout out to Chief Rock in the building, man. Appreciate you. Stop. Hey man, stop, man. Stop. Nah, he pulling up. If he do, nigga, hell, I'll be surprised. But yeah, man, you know, it was wonderful to see Bradley Beal pretty much get these guys a reality check, man, and be someone at the level, because this is the issue and the problem, right? We all start out just regular people, you know, nothing really special or whatnot, what have you. And even if you start standing out and you start excelling at something, and you are of note of being good at something or whatnot, what have you, you're still not the best, because again, especially you're a child, right? So I'm gonna pull up pretty much the Francis, and some of us, again, a lot of us start out from extremely humble or even poor you know, conditions and positions, and you're tore down before you even get a chance. Why? Because you don't have this, you don't have that, you're poor, you don't dress the part, you don't look the part, all these different things and all these other, all because again, you are a victim of circumstance. You never choose who your parents are. That's something you can never choose. So if you're born into a poor condition, a poor situation or whatnot, what have you, or even like in my situation, especially for a lot of us in the 80s, and I've seen this, it wasn't just me. You know, the beginning of the major divorce boom we have now pretty much started in the mid to late 80s. And I've seen a lot of people that went from, you know, two-parent households working a good job to just mom doing it and dad giving child support, or mom doing it and dad not giving anything, or so on and so forth, what have you. And your whole quality of life changed. You know what I'm saying? You went from the Nikes, you know what I'm saying, with more than one pair to, you know, one pair to maybe two pairs of shoes a year, stuff like that. You know, layoffs and all kinds of different things and stuff like that. So anything can happen in your life as to where your financial situation changes, especially being America. And just think, this ain't even America, people. This is Africa. This is Africa. So imagine how difficult it is, you know, for an American kid in a Catholic society where, you know, cash is king. And, you know, the in the Black community, even furthermore, we compound that the illusion of wealth, okay? The illusion of having money or coming from money is everything. You know who, man, the kids in the polo, all with number polo and Jordans and Tommy Hilfiger back in the day, man, Pimp C, definitely, man. I think Tommy Hilfiger, goddamn. I'm gonna get you, Sweet Jones. This will be your last cup. But nah, man, that heel figure thing, man, you know, that knocked a whole lot of wind out of sails in Tommy Hilfiger in the black community. 'Cause I remember when, man, Hilfiger was the shit, bro. Like through elementary school, like, bro, you either had Polo or Hilfiger, and then it was like Nautica. Polo was Hilfiger was sometimes right at it or right under it. And then you had like Nautica was like the what's the name. Then of course you had the urban brands. You had Nietzsche, Boss, Fat Farm, Rockaway and that shit went around. Yeah, but Fat Farm has been around for a while. Pele, Cross Colors. What am I missing? Help me out. Clothing brands. What am I missing? Oh, Carl Kanai was huge, man. And it's Fubu. What else? Yeah, I think that was it. Because Rockaware didn't even get popping until like I was grown because Rockaware wasn't really a thing. Rockefeller, nobody gave a fuck about Rockefeller until I was almost out of I think I was almost out of high school. Oh yeah, South Pole. Yep, Echo. Yeah, all of the urban brands and stuff, man. So you know, we had this we had this influx and encouragement of, you know, black owned businesses and black brands that pretty much took the place of a lot of these, you know, pre-established, you know, white owned brands or whatnot. But either way, yeah, man, if you didn't have your gear, if your gear wasn't tight, bro, you was lame, you was poor, you was this, you was that, you know, all these different things. And that was very, very important, your wardrobe in black community more so than damn, you know, you being the smart kid or whatever. But we're gonna get to this fair use, goddamn it, fair use. Oh, and for you guys that don't know, hey, my fucking what's the name video has been released. All right. So of course, don't watch it now, goddamn it, because y'all watching me. But just so you know, share that shit, man, because they blocked it for a reason. Bro, it was hundreds, if not thousands of fucking videos that did a review on this shit, man. So if y'all do me a huge favor, man, y'all fuck with me the long way. Make up for all the bullshit they got me on. I know I'm not still gonna make money on the fucking video because I use their image, so it still got it. They got the copyright on it. But listen to me, people. They had my video blocked. They had it blocked. So that means we were definitely getting some message out there that they didn't want to get fucking you know, heard. So make sure you guys share that for me if you can, please and thank you. All right, so we're gonna share this interview of Francis Ngannou had with a sit down with Joe Rogan. We're gonna break that down and we're gonna hear his speech from the night he won the championship belt. So again, fair use, okay? Fair use, goddammit. Fair use. There we go.
I was about 10 years old when I started that because I was in the village and where I grew up. After leaving my aunt's house, I went to my grandma and we had to like do something. You know, we had to work to contribute at home, to buy oil, to buy food, and also for our scholarship, for books. So you have to work. And that's how we started, even though that work was meant for adults, but we didn't have any option. So we take what we had at the time.
Growing up doing something like that, that's got to, first of all, it had to be very difficult. Like
Very
digging
difficult.
sand.
Yeah.
It's also, your body must develop very strong from doing something like that. At 10 years old, like as you're growing, as you're maturing, doing something that's that difficult,
Yeah.
I mean, it must have made you really fucking strong.
Yeah, I hope so. But what I
Well,
was
obviously it did, but it's just genetics too. There's a lot of good things that came your way that way, but also the difficulty of doing something when you're that young, such hard labor. I mean, it had to teach you discipline. There had to be like some positive. It's terrible that you had to do that at 10, but there had to be some positive aspects of it, some positive repercussions of it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I didn't like my life, and I always feel like I miss my childhood. Like it's something missing in it because it's been too much frustration in my life. You know.
All right, so y'all didn't hear him say it, man, but you know, he was working in the salt mines in Africa. I forget what part of Africa he's from, but at age 10, man, can you imagine? And he's gonna get into some of the details to explain you. And to all you niggas out there talking about, oh, big niggas get knocked out all the time. I keep telling y'all, man, they make weight classes for a reason. That shit sound good, bro. It sound good on paper. There's a reason why you have weight classes. Could you knock out a nigga that's way bigger than you and so on and so forth? Yeah, but that's like a street fighting ass nigga, bro. Any dude that has any type of formal training in, you know, combat, boxing, martial arts, jujitsu, any type of, you know, wrestling, bruh, it's not gonna go your way, man. All right, it is not gonna go your way. May you be able to hang in there and do all this other shit and so on and so forth? Yeah, possibly, bro. I tell you this, bro. The worst thing you could ever do, like this nigga here, and John Jones, or a motherfucker that's substantially fucking bigger than you by 100 pounds, bro, it's gonna be a rough day. If it's just some big sloppy motherfucker that's goofy and they got no coordination, they don't know nothing about fighting, they don't know nothing about fucking distance and all this other shit. Yeah, man, of course. Okay, but if it's anybody that's trained, bro, especially from a grappling and striking standpoint, bruh, you're getting washed. Just get away. Just leave it alone, bro. Or hit him with the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why most big dudes aren't, bro. I mean, I'm even trying to fight a nigga, bro. I don't even think a nigga want to fight, like, physically fight me. Motherfuckers will either have a blade on them or he'll have a pistol. So I'm not, bro. Big dude's not trying to, man. Y'all little niggas, man. You can't be trusted, bro.
Like I had to work by that age, and it wasn't enough. Like when school starts all the time, I'm gonna go to school, and most of the time still didn't have a pen to take note or a notebook to write on it. Sometimes no shoes or clothes, just have to wear like my uniform was tear all over, and I was frustrated to look around and see other kids looking good. You know, they went to they went in vacation to this family member, came back with all brand new stuff, and I was just there looking crappy with my. I had to like take my old book and look for empty page to take a note, hoping that when I have a book, I will copy the note from this year in the new book. But at first I always had to use the old book. And most of the time, teachers, they don't understand why you don't have a book. They don't understand why you don't have a pen. Sometimes they just think that you didn't tell your parents. You should tell your parents so they can buy it for you. They don't understand that you can not just afford it. You know, your parent can't. And they'll kick you out from the classroom. Maybe just to say, go tell your parents. And
you couldn't tell them we can't afford it. You didn't want to say it.
Then they knew. But what can they do? Right. Nothing, you know, because most of the time it's going to be even with the money that I work that they're going to buy my pen or my book. Yeah. But you work sometime and they don't pay you right away. It's maybe after months, you know, so all the process. And sometimes they'll just kick you out from the school because of the scholarship fee. You haven't paid on time, so they kick you out. So I was subject of shame to other kids. Yeah. You know, because all the time when they kick you out in front of 50, 60 students, it's not a good thing, you know. And I couldn't have a friend because you know how things work. You have to be able to bring something on the table to enjoy, you know. But since you don't even have a pen or a book to take note, nobody expect you to bring a lunch or to buy something in the break time to share with them. So they don't want to share with you since they don't have any hope that you will have something to share with them. And
another big thing, man, and again, this is why I say too, it's good, especially for when you have, I can understand you guys saying outsiders, no white people, no Hispanics, no whatnot, what have you, right? But everyone, all of us know this situation in the Black community. So when you find out that someone else of African descent is going through the same thing from this shortage mindset, this poor mindset, as to where you only want to give to those that can give something back to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to invest in, the person that's less fortunate to you and make a friend that way. Because like I said, just imagine, and he's going to tell you later on as to how you never forget that. All right? You never forget it. And that's what all great people do, because again, shout out to Michael Jordan. I took that personally. This is what people don't understand about the ultimate fucking competitors and the great people in this world, bro. They find any and everything and make it fuel, bro. Any and everything, they turn it into a fucking positive. Any level of disrespect, any slight, any fucking thing that they can use to, thanks. That's all I needed. I'll never forget it. And because you tried to shit on them, because you didn't believe that they had it cut out when they didn't have control of the situation, you put yourself in competition with a person that you just don't match up to, because you're not even looking at it like that. People don't even understand this, and I try to explain this shit to people all the time. This is why I try not to get into conflicts and back and forth with motherfuckers. People don't understand. It's like, bro, once I know that you're in competition with me, bro, like for real, if I feel that way, bro, I'm outworking you. You're not even thinking about it. Okay? I'm outworking you. I'm gonna make sure. Oh shit, I remember this nigga hit with this move last time we was fucking hooping and shit. Whatever. Okay, so let me break this shit down. Let me watch this nigga. Let me see. Okay, cool. All right, bet. And then next time we play each other, I motherfucking shut your ass down, or I motherfucking cut you to half of whatever the fuck you was producing last time. Hey man, what the fuck? This shit ain't that serious. No, it is that serious, bro. It's that serious to me. We out here, right? Nigga, we ain't getting paid. I don't want to hear that, bro. It's competition, right? You weren't saying that shit when you bust my ass last time. Like, rightfully so, right? You bust my ass. You was smiling, kikiing, talking all this shit, la. Oh, but now the shit's the other way around. Oh, what? Hey man, nah, bro. And now from here on out, that's how it's gonna be. Never let the tables flip back, man. As adults, it's pretty much you should know, but if you don't know it, man, if you got the opportunity to help somebody, bro, there's of course there's conditions to it. Someone in your vicinity, someone you're gonna be around on the constant, right? Because y'all know me. Oh, you say you don't give money to homeless for people. I don't. Nah, I don't fuck. Nah, Too many scams, too many motherfuckers geeked out and shit, man. Nah, if you got to where you at, you can get to where you're going. I'm not gonna help you. But as far as being in a work setting or school setting or community setting or anything like that, man, you see a person that's less fortunate, bro, and you have it to give. Again, remember you reap what you sow, right? You give what you get. You give out positive energy and good things, it come back to you, especially to somebody that you're gonna actually have some type of association with or interaction with, normally.
I was always in retreat. I always stay in retreat. And that's how I technically grew up by myself. I end up like not even trying to have a friend. I'm like, okay, this is my situation. Maybe I feel okay, just retreat myself, not just to try all the time. I get shame of it all the time, I retreat and don't have to deal with these people with their opinion on me. And but that motivated me at some point. I'm like, damn, look, this kid they are looking at me like I worth nothing. But technically, I worth more than them because I'm working, you know. Even though what I have is less than what they have, I deserve what I have. I work hard for it. And they don't work, they don't deserve shit. They are just a kids.
Right.
They work and their parents provide for them. I'm not just lucky. I'm not just lucky to have the chance, but I'm still trying, which means I'm not bad at the end of the day, you know. So that's that pushed me to like from there. I wanted something to prove them wrong. I'm like, okay, I gonna do something that gonna prove this kid that I'm not beneath them.
So that gave you motivation.
Yes, that gave me motivation because that frustration, I was full of frustration, and I want to like drive this into something. Like I have to prove them. I can't go to the party. I can I can have friends as anyone, and I have to work hard than anyone, you know.
Exactly, man. And again, that is the saving grace and the making and the creation and birthing of the ultimate competitor, bro. That level of other people around you feeling like they're better over something you have no control over. And motherfuckers take that shit to heart. And you don't cry about it. You don't whimper about it. You don't whine about it. You work. You make yourself smarter. You make yourself stronger. You make yourself faster. You make yourself whatever the ultimate goal is of you fucking getting to the point of where you can look at the motherfuckers and be like, now what, bitch? Look where you're at. Look where I'm at. Remember you tried to stun on me early when I didn't have no control over the shit, but now we grown. We're on equal footing. We control our own fucking destinies. We control our own outcomes. Look at your po ass, your broke ass, your whatever. You're like, oh man, that's fucked up. No, nigga, no. It's not. See, a competitor never understands that. It's not fucked up because when we were kids, I didn't have control. You were more fortunate, not because of yourself, not because of your own merits, not because of your own hard work, not because of your ingenuity, not because of your intelligence, not because of your strength, your speed, or anything, your talent, none of that. You were born into a more fortunate situation. You had a better set of parents or a better financial situation, all these different things. Now we grown. Mom and daddy don't take care of us no more. What the fuck are you doing? Because I promise you, hey man, I remember when you shut your bitch ass up, stop talking to me, bro. Don't tell me about motherfucking 20-some years ago, 15 years ago, 18 years ago, nigga. What are you doing now? Let's talk about the now. That's why you're trying to go back to where you felt like you were better. People will always keep you. I keep telling y'all this, man. And it ain't just me, a little nobody ass nigga on YouTube. The greats say this shit. Michael Jordan done said this shit. Kobe Bryant done said this shit. Tyson, all the great motherfuckers that was ever in, Floyd Mayweather. I grew up without it. So I was motherfucking determined to get it all. And people try to shame you just because you're not at this level, right? Just because you're not a Francis Ngannou, just because you're not a Floyd Mayweather, just because you're not a Michael Jordan, just because you're not the greatest, toppest motherfucker. No, bro. There's still levels, but at the even in those levels, it's like, bitch, it's motherfuckers that's at the bottom. And the problem and issue we have in the fucking black community is the motherfuckers at the bottom get to try and classify and certify everyone that's above them. Oh, nigga, you ain't got no money. Oh, nigga, 6 figures ain't really nothing. Nigga, you live in the projects. How dare you? You're on government assistance, bitch. Shut up. Nothing in your mouth should be about money. But because everything with us is so fucking upside down and whatnot, what have you, this is what's allowed to happen. You get a woman that that can't even motherfucking buy a pack of gum, man. This bitch can get a $500 loan, and she would tell a man that makes $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000. Oh, nigga, you broke. Bitch, let's see your bank account, bitch. Let's see your salary, bitch. And truly, indeed, man, it's our fault. It's black people's fault. Black people been letting niggas run shit for too fucking long, bro. And if you want this shit to motherfucking start getting where it needs to be, black people got to put niggas in their place, especially poor, broke ass niggas. Oh man, you income shaming. No, they income shaming me. Shit, if a motherfucker can tell me I don't make no money, bro, come on now. That shit don't work both ways. What do you own, bitch? You got any assets, bitch? You know what an asset is? Do you have any investments? Do you have a 401k? Do you have any of those things? Oh, why are we talking? Why are you talking to me? What I suggest you do is watch me, learn something, and maybe you can improve your life other than motherfucking sitting back in the motherfucker, you know, hating, talking shit, instead of trying to motherfucking cut me down when, bitch, I'm never going to be back down to your level. So my message to y'all, man, is never feel bad about this shit, bro. It's natural. Everybody does it. Everybody, especially great people. Great people take the bullshit that was thrown their way. Man, he wasn't fucking with nobody. Again, he was limited. He was fucking isolated, all these other things. He wasn't out here being no asshole. Strong as he was and all this other shit, he wasn't out here being no bully or beating niggas up and all this shit. What did he do? He internalized it. He internalized the shit, bro. And he said, hey, I gotta find something to prove these motherfuckers wrong. And because the mass majority of people aren't competitors like that, man, because people don't like conflict, people don't like, especially in his situation where it's physical, physical altercations and things like that, right? People don't like the difficult way, man. People just like the, you know what I'm saying? As much as possible.
My school was like, my middle school was, I think, about 6 miles from home. So it took me almost 2 hours to get at school.
So you walked?
Yeah, so I walked around about 2 hours. And before meet the first student is at least after like 40-minute walk. So I have to wake up at 5, just get ready, start work. Sometime with not eating. Then I get to school, and the school close at maybe 4 to 5. But since I didn't eat in the morning, by noon, 1 or 2, I'm hungry, I'm starving. I can't take it anymore. I will leave school sometime, just because I was hungry. Or if I had a chance to have breakfast or something, I won't eat before I leave home, because I know if I eat at 5 or 6, I will get hungry early. I'll take it at school to eat maybe around 10, so I can resist until the end. And that's how I did it this entire time. So my process was all different from other kids, and nobody could have understand that. He was just on me, and I was the only one knowing what I'm dealing with exactly to get there. So, and all those things kept frustrating me. I'm like, I'm gonna show them. Like,
how long did you have to work in these sand mines?
Until I left school. Until I left school, I was 17. And then I kept doing it. And then
you did it from 10 to 17? You did it all through school?
Yeah.
And
that was the only thing to do.
Right. When did you do it? Like, if you went to school during the day, when did you work in the sand mines?
Over the weekend, over the holidays, because I never had a chance to go to holiday, even for the summer holiday, which is like 3 months. That would be because we have a tropical climate. So at that moment, we have 2 seasons, a wet season and dry season, and that's a wet season, so it's almost rain all the time. Kids go to vacation and all those stuff. Adult doesn't want to work because it's raining all the time. Guess what? That was our opportunity when they don't want to work, so we have a chance to work.
Oh.
Otherwise, they will come back to their job. We will not have job.
Right.
You know, so that was a good opportunity to work under the rain all the time, like get back home shaking because all day long it's been raining, so you have to stay active because as soon as you stop working, moving, you get cold, you just get freezing, so you get active. It forces you to stay active and to work even more, and our employer will love that because you work even more than normal. And yeah, so that's how we do it. And sometime after school, I will stop at the sand mine if I have like a quick job. Maybe if a truck comes and they have to load it. If I have a place to load, because you load, they give money to share. You get something sometime not. And when I was a kid, most of the time they kick you out. Adult didn't want you on it. I'm like, hey, get away of here, you know, because the less they are, more money they get. So they don't want you to fuck around.
Really? I saw that you went back recently and you're taking photos of you in the sand mine where you worked as a boy. Did I see that on Instagram?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I always do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, when I'm home, I always like to do that. It's kind of like, it really hurts me to remember everything, like where I came from, how he was, you know. Every time that I go back home, I will go back to all those places that I used to work there. I hated this thing growing up. Oh, you can imagine. I hated the sand mine, everything. I hated my life. But today, it seems like a fuel for my life today. I have to fill up from that life. Go back there, see this.
And furthermore, man, like you said, keeping it grounded. Shout out to Sister George for the 10. Appreciate you. Keeping you grounded, man. Keeping you grounded. Never forgetting where you came from and shit like that, right? Because a lot of people love to say that in a negative aspect and they just don't understand it. Oh, you think you too good, you think you this. Well, no, again, they tell you in the Bible, man, you know, a prophet, you know, will never be respected or you know, adored in his own town. And what people like to do, man, again, that's what we tell you. And that's why I say for a lot of the guys that you don't peak in your teenage years, to me is a great thing. Or in your childhood, because you get to leave and create yourself. Because a lot of the times, man, you know, whatever you are, especially as a teenager, high school range, right? That's what you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, it's you or your parents before you or somebody or whatever fuck, you're gonna be associated with one thing. You're gonna be typecast. So if and whenever you get the chance and the opportunity to do the opposite and go make your own way and make your own name to see what you're really made out of. Like I said, this is what happened to a lot of cats, man. I know 2 cats, bro. These dudes were scoring like damn near 40 points a game in high school, right? 2 of them. Both of them was named Gerald too. I can't, but it was Gerald. One Gerald went to he went to high school in Macon, and the other Gerald went to high school in Milledgeville. And they both were killing it, bro. Killing it. Just, you know, lighting everybody up. Hands down. Best in the city, best in the county, you know, in the area. But when they got to college, man, them niggas wasn't scoring nowhere near 40 points a game. Not even close. Never came to it. Why? And again, that's not the diss them. They still shout to them, man. They still you know, legends of the area from as far as hoopers are and everything. And they were good at the game of basketball. But again, once you're amongst everybody, where everybody's at that level, where do you shake out? That's what a lot of people don't understand, bro. So when people say they never forget what you came from aspect, bro, they use it as a negative because they see you looking at yourself in a higher regard of what you used to be. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying that to be like, well, just, no, it's basically like, hey, nigga, we see you doing good. We see you doing this, but don't forget how you used to be when you was here and we knew you. What we knew you as, this is what you're going to always be to us. And when you're on some energy like that, man, just smile harder and shine harder. Be careful, though. Don't ever flodge around hungry-ass niggas, man. Don't ever shine too much or celebrate too much around niggas that's hungry and hating-ass niggas. They'll kill you, bro. Literally. They'll fucking kill you, man. Not even to take what you got, but just the motherfucking because of that jealousy and that envy. And they see you doing better than they fucking doing, so they got to do something about it. And that means the only way they can do something about it is to stop you by taking your life. They can't take your life. They can't take your wealth. They can't take your talent. They can't take your drive. They can't take your competitiveness. But hey, if I just killed a nigga, I do that all in one. So be incredibly fucking careful, bro. All right? All right? A lot of times, man, there's some shit you got to do from a distance. If you the only motherfucker with something on your plate and everybody else hungry, bro, niggas want to eat.
Because most people there are still people that we grew up together. And he allowed me to see how far I came from, you know? Like, I think it's the moment that I enjoy the most is like those moments, going back, go to my the house that I grew up into, even though we fix it today, it's not the same, but the environment, like sleeping, have all this nostalgic wake at 5 o'clock, all this animal sounds from outside, the bed, birds, all those sound which is like very familiar, bring you back from 20 to 25 years ago. The smells, everything reminds you something, and this always my best moment. Like, I can go there and live in the 5-star hotel, do some crazy stuff, but he doesn't. I don't enjoy that as much. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I always do it. Like, I always go back to the San Mine. This is like a tradition, not just for them because he hears me. I like it. I feel like, okay, it's kind of like taking my revenge of life. Like, okay, I used to be here thinking this, thinking that, dreaming of this, dreaming of that. Today I have this. Look, that's my car. Look, that's my truck.
Yeah.
Look, that's my house. Look, this is my life. I'm going to fly back to America, even though I'm here,
Yeah.
So.
And that's the most important thing, people. Out of everything else, bruh, celebrate yourself. All right? You ain't got to be a millionaire. You don't got to be a fucking UFC champion. You don't have to be a pro athlete. Bruh, if you're doing better than what you came from, celebrate yourself, your accomplishments, your talent, your drive, whatever it is that you have more from when you was in a position like this, right? The most messed up position you could have been in, man. The when you never saw, listen, I keep telling y'all this, bruh, you don't have to, success isn't always the millionaire or the billionaire or, even the 6-figure shit, bruh. Or if you're growing up in, let's say, somewhere like Alabama, Mississippi, like just some little I don't want to say backwater, but very small town, or you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, what have you, where the median fucking income is less than fucking $18,000 a year, right? Everybody's poor. And you get to the point of where you making $50,000, $60,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's an accomplishment, bro. You literally went from nothing to more than 5 times what you had and everybody around you has. Now, of course, you shouldn't stop there, okay? But eventually, everybody's going to cap out. You should still want to get as much and more as you can, but, bro, along the way, recognize, like he said, go back and like, damn, bro, You know what I'm saying? We grew up with the motherfucking lights going out. We grew up with motherfucking like sounding like Ghostface Killer and fucking All That I Got Is You. Fucking scooping roaches out of the cereal box and shit. I was like, damn, but that nigga, that's one of the like saddest like fucking like rap songs ever, bro. All That I Got Is You with Ghostface Killer featuring Mary J. Blige and him going pretty much telling the story of them growing up and shit, man. And you know, it's really you know, amalgamation or a microcosm of the black community, bro. You know? You guys never heard that song. Have you guys ever heard that song? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard All That I Got Is You by Ghostface Killer. You see something real quick. Yeah, man, you got to, bro. You got to. Telling you, man. Telling you, bro. Bruh, for me to get from what I came from to where I am now, and I know I'm not done. I know I'm nowhere near finished and I'm only getting better. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, never would have saw it, man. Nowhere near millionaire, man. Might never ever make it. You know what I'm saying? Really don't want to be super rich. That shit's too crazy. Put too much of a fucking target on your back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker. Iron Man album. Most definitely. Shout out to Soul Brother Mechadon, man. Yeah. Telling you, man. You gotta fucking enjoy that shit, man. You gotta stop sometimes and just look around and see where you're at, especially when you done came from nothing, bro. Niggas always talking about got it out the mud, getting out the mud, came from nothing and whatnot, what have you. Bro, you don't just get to say that, bro, once you become the rapper, you know, the $1 million nigga, the Bugattis, the fucking Lamborghinis, the whatever, you know, the mansions and shit, bro. You get to say that long, bro. Stop limiting yourself, man. Stop putting this unrealistic you know, label of success at being rapper nigga, pro athlete, $1 million. Bruh, look at your life for real. Only you know what it is. Celebrate yourself, fam.
It's like living a dream.
Yeah.
Because back then, that was just a dream, a crazy dream, unbelievable. So I'm living into it right now. Like, yes, doing this 20 years ago, I was dreaming like, man, how it is to be in the airplane, going somewhere. Imagine yourself being in the airplane, going to America or to France or something. Wow. And I go back, I do the same shit. I'm like, guess what? I'm going back to America in 1 week.
Right. You're living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it just reminds you, just puts you back in that place.
Yeah. And what is crazy is like most of the time it's going to be with the same guy that I grew up with.
Wow.
They're in the same place doing the same thing. And
what is it like for them? Do they ask you questions? Like,
man, you know, and that's why I feel very lucky just to have a different mindset, just to even have a dream, because they don't even have a dream. Most of those people, like, if you ask them, like, okay, what is your dream? Where would you like to be in like 1 year, 5 years from now? Doesn't know. He gave up long time ago. He doesn't give a shit about it. As long as he has something to eat before go to bed, it's okay. That's it. And now I'm like, how can somebody live like this?
Right.
But it's their life. You can't do anything. I'm like, but then you will find some people which is a little different. They are like, they have a dream. They're hoping to change their life. Those people over years, you can see the change in their life, improvement, step by step. Like this year, they're going to say, I want to do this. I wish I can do this. Next year, guess what? Even though they didn't do that, they didn't get that done, they get closer. And next year, and next year, and next year, they move up. But those who doesn't have a dream, you know, they're just there like that.
Do you find some of the people there do have a dream, look at you, and they get inspired. They say, look.
Yeah, those who has and I think that's even why some of the reason will keep me going back, and like even in the foundation.
And that's another big thing too, man. Listen, as much as the pieces of shit, whoever it was might have shitted on you earlier, bro. Never forget that you can serve as motivation and inspiration and an example for those that came after you or the other people that were feeling just like you and they just didn't have the drive. This is why Black male empowerment and encouragement is extremely important because again, man, you know, I just know the interaction between Black men and like the expectations of to always be this conflict or, you know, violence or something stupid, you know, not just, you know, letting the, you know, if you disagree with a brother, whatnot, what have you guys come to agreement or you just, you know, decide to agree to disagree and go your separate ways. It's just like this constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And again, we just saw this earlier this year, man, as we're how many rappers got killed, man? How many rappers been killed within the last year or whatnot, what have you? You know, that was the thing, you know, to the point of where somebody say some words over a rap song and it costs you your life. And it's like this never ending cycle of this is the expectation of Black men amongst Black men. And then we talk about, well, you know, there is no Black on Black crime. There is no Black on Black crime. Well, just riddle me this. Show me the white rappers that got into, or just white anything that got into a public situation over entertainment. And then it turned into someone losing their life on the regular, like clockwork. No one wants to have that conversation though. So please understand, man, especially as a Black man, you're successful, all these other things. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention to who's paying attention to you. But at the same time, man, especially when it comes to the children and the upcoming generations, be that inspiration to them, man. Be the inspiration to them. And be that inspiration to them. And you know, give them something to strive to be.
The winner and new heavyweight champion of the world. Francis,
From the
how does
humblest
that
beginnings in-
feel?
Oh, Joe, I don't know if I can find a word, a vocabulary to express this, but it feels so amazing, bro. You know, even though I've been fighting, winning fight, but I had this thing inside of me that I never released it. Since this was like a promise that I made to myself since when I was young, you know, to be one day in the first stage and to prove the doubter and people that thought that I was beneath them, that, you know, it wasn't my fault.
And this is the ultimate reward, man. Like he said, it's not even more so the actual championship itself as it is the accomplishment. And you see what he said. He called that shit out, proving that to those who didn't believe in me because it wasn't my fault. It wasn't something I could fucking control. And these motherfuckers doubted me and held me down to being beneath them, being below them. They were better than me over something I had no control of. But now that I'm in control, look at me, bitch. What? Baddest man on the planet. Look at me. Where are you right now? Are you doing better than me? Nah, you're not. Even if you think you are, you're not, because you don't understand everything that was put into me getting into this moment. There is no fucking price you can put on this moment. There is no possession that you have is more valuable in this moment for me. So people don't even understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Kobe won his first championship without Shaq. Right? People didn't understand the fucking significance of it because they didn't understand the drive and the motivation. Or Michael Jordan winning his first championship. Competitor's mind, bro. Like I said, bro, that shit is incomparable, bro. There's nothing you can really compare to it, and most people never understand it. They think you're crazy. They think you're over aggressive. You're overzealous. You're taking shit too serious. You're looking into things too hard, and they don't understand, bro, just how far back your goal to the point that you're at right now, and you're still trying to, you know, compound on starting?
And if ever I have an opportunity, I'll do something great and even better, even greater. And that's what I'm here for. So I'm working to the greatness.
Francis, it was a great honor to have you on my podcast and to hear your story of what you've gone through in your life, the incredible journey that you went to get out of Cameroon and to make it to Europe, and all the months that it took for you to get there. For all of that to happen, and now for you to wind up the heavyweight champion of the world, has to be one of the most spectacular feelings a human being could ever experience.
So just imagine something that you had your eye on for like decades, and once it finally happened. I mean, even if it was something that nobody could have believed that it will happen, it finally happened. So the feeling of it is so great, you know, to be doubted by people all the time, and finally make your way and technically get them wrong. I think there is a huge feeling of satisfaction. And then as for tonight, I just done with my childhood. Excuse me, can I have your water?
Francis, let's talk through the fight itself now, because you came out very measured. It was a very calm strategy. You came out very efficient. You landed big shots. You stuffed the takedown. You had Stipe hurt in the first round, but you learned the lessons of the first fight, and that was very clear.
Absolutely. I mean, so far that is my biggest experience in the combat sport. You know, that night of January 2018 was the biggest night of my life. And it might sound weird to say this, but even though I didn't have a belt, I knew that I didn't lose that fight of way of how I gained my experience and how I learned about mixed martial art and my fighting IQ, how to manage fight, you know. So I have a great outcome from that fight.
So even though you lost, it was still a great benefit.
Yeah, it was a great benefit from that fight, and I believe that benefit will push me, rise me higher than this, you know. So, yeah.
Well, in the second round, you came out in the second round again, very measured.
And the rest of it is them just talking about the fight or whatnot, what have you. So the link's in the chat, man. You guys can come up. Hey, man, wow. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Hey, I hate to see it happen, man, but I've been called this, man. This dude is on like a four fight losing streak. And I saw him even sharing a meme, man, that was like joking him. So I don't want to say the brother's spirit is broken, man. I hope it's not or whatnot, what have you. But yeah, man, it might be time for him to hang it up. Shout out to Sons Hot Rider, 3 African champions, middleweight, welterweight, and heavyweight. Congrats to all 3. Yep, the African Trinity. Yep, the motherfucking African niggas running shit. But hey, don't sleep. You got to see what they gonna do with John Jones. John Jones say he want that check, man. I think it'll be a good fight. Shout out to Dare, I said it. Mr. Fantastic Francis is the truth, but he's not ready for my. Hey, I've said the same thing as you, bro. John Jones is that nigga, man. I don't like using the term the GOAT, but if there is a GOAT, it's John Jones, bro. John Jones is that guy. And like I said, bro, niggas, bro, you can't even talk about shooting John Jones now, bro. John Jones out here deadlifting motherfucking 800 pounds and shit. And this nigga's out in the shooting range every day. And he got his dog trained to motherfucking. He got his dog trained to motherfucking to maul your ass. So look, man, if there's a fucking real life universal soldier or like ultimate fucking warrior, nigga, it's John Jones, bro. I'ma always stick with the motherfucking home team, bro. Yeah, most definitely. And that's like, so, brother, I say the same thing, man. Oh, here y'all go. I don't know why you tired of it, man. I don't know why y'all tired of him, bro. That's that guy, bro. That's the guy. Baddest man in the land. Shout out to my man Papi Carlito for the 20. Appreciate you, brother, for quality motivational content. Hey, man, I tried, man. Listen, bro, like I said, when it comes down to it, bro, you go through life, bro. You experience some things. Yeah, Chief Rocker, can't forget about him, too. He has a wonderful story, too, bro. He has a wonderful story. I didn't know he was locked up at some point. Come on, man. Y'all get out of there. Y'all get out of there, man. I think they'll do it too, but you know what's, and let me just speak on this for the UFC, bro. UFC is on some, y'all know I don't talk the race shit. I don't talk the race card. I don't do none of this shit. But Black American fighters, bro, hey, I'm just saying, as much shit as Tyron Woodley talked, and he was on that stupid BLM shit or whatever he does have a degree point, bro. Conor McGregor has never been as good as John Jones. He's never been as good as Daniel Cormier. Ronda Rousey, same way. They're not even promoting the 2 division women's champ like they promoted Ronda Rousey. This chick right here, bro, hey, I don't see nobody beating her, bro. I really do say, like they say, eventually there's gonna be intersex fucking combat sport. I think they might have her fight a man, bro. Real shit. Of course, not at the same weight class. They will make the man like, I'll say somewhere near. Have to be at least 20 to 30 pounds lighter. But I don't see her losing, man. I really don't see her losing. Unless just some amazing female comes through at some point in time. Actually, there's a chick out here that's shooting up the ranks. She's out of a kickboxing gym in Norfolk. She's doing pretty good. She's on I think a 3-fight win streak. So who knows? But yeah, man, there's a lot of shit they don't do for Black American fighters. That's why what's the name? He didn't say it and come out with the what's the name, but Mighty Mouse got up out of there because he realized, man, they just didn't promote the fucking black fighters like that. And like I said, bro, as much mind you, John Jones has his issues. He had his issues and his problems, but once that was done and over with, like I said, they still had the opportunity and the chance to promote him, and they didn't promote him like that. Before John Jones got in trouble, they were promoting Ronda Rousey more than they were promoting fucking John Jones. And John Jones was a fucking beast. So UFC do got some things to fix, but I think the African brothers are going to help with that, being that you have 3 African dudes fucking dominating the sport. What I don't think people understand, though, is whenever you get those guys are more money because they have a country behind them. So that's UFC's thing, is being like, international approach as to where, Habib and Conor McGregor and all these European dudes or whatnot, what have you, they still didn't even, bro, they didn't even promote Habib like that, though. So I just don't get it, man. They're just picky and choosy with the, great white hypes. They really are big and built off of that, but it's obvious that like those people, I don't even think they got one non-ethnic champion right now, and that's a light heavyweight champion because John Jones decided to move up. The dude that just beat Israel Adesanya for the light heavyweight championship. So I think the lightweight champion might be white too, but again, it's being dominated by Caucasus. How Cat Williams said that shit. That baby is from the mountains of Caucasus. For the Al Hammond's group on the UFC. No way. You got to show me that, John Henry Toure. When? No, they don't. What are you talking about? When did this happen? What you mean he didn't have enough bravado? The motherfucker, bro, he couldn't be beat. And they put him in a fight, man. I think he said he knew he was injured or something, and he just didn't give a fuck at that point, man. But Mighty Mouse was that guy, man. Yeah, they were trying to push him too. They were trying to push him to replace John Jones though when John Jones started fucking up. So that wasn't his fault. They needed somebody to put in place of John Jones when John Jones got caught out there with that booger sugar and them extracurriculars. Yeah, they still don't. Like I'm saying, and Israel, man, Israel Adesanya is a hell of a character, bro. That dude right there is a fighter. He definitely has the personality, the humor, the wittiness, all of that shit. And they don't fucking promote Kamaru at all. But Kamaru's not really a real talkative or funny guy. But Israel Adesanya, bro, that dude could be the face of the UFC easily. He has the whole entire package. Yeah, bro, you get hit with one of them goddamn toaster ovens, nigga. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to survive. Francis was one that motherfucking man. I think he tore all fucking what's buddy's when he hit him with the uppercut. Oh man, what's his name? The guy he hit with the uppercut. I can't think of his name on top of my head. He was a long time fucking fighter, man. But yeah, man, he hit that dude with that uppercut, man. Thought he died, bro. You just say the hand of God, nigga. You get punched by fucking Francis Ngannou, nigga. Yeah, Overeem. Alexander, appreciate you, Overeem. Yeah, you get hit by him, bro, nigga. That is a curse, nigga. Sleep, my child. Come on home. This nigga, like, bro, you get hit by that nigga, man. That nigga there, bro. Oh my god, man. Shout out to there. I said it. Dana allowed Conor to fight Floyd in a super fight, but when Bones wanted to fight wrestling great Brock Lesnar super fight, Dana blocked it. Yeah, man. And like I said, yeah, it was some bullshit because that would have been a super fight. John Jones, that's why he was getting ready to go up to heavyweight. And John's got a right for that shit too, man. Like I said, everybody see that shit. Half Asian dude with the long hair. Who the hell is that? Who's the half Asian dude with the long hair? That shit came. That shit came coming all the way from Cameroon. Yeah, One Punch Man. It's a real One Punch Man, man. It's that nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, nigga, that's not a punch I want to take, bro. That is not a punch I want to take. Yeah, he is, bro. Like I said, John Jones, bro. John Jones is one of the best, like, technical fighters. He's not just a great striker, bro. He's extremely technical. You got it, bro. What's going on? Benson Henderson. Does he still fight? I don't know if he even still fights. But yeah, man, look, ultimately, bro, listen, the whole aspect of this thing, man, is to understand, bro. Let the haters be your motivators. I know plenty of people say this all the time and whatnot, what have you, but I just thought this would be fitting to show because of the recent events. Now, I intended to do a story on this a while back, but you know, the fight happened, you know, and you know he finally triumphed. So this was, you know, better time than ever to go ahead and get it out there. Listen, man, you're going to need motivation, right? Whether it be through you, whether it be through family, friends, spouse, or girlfriend, significant, whatever, right? You know, whatever. You're gonna need that, man. But more importantly than anything, you need yourself. All right. Self-confidence, self-belief, all right? Driving yourself without anybody being around, bro. You don't have that, man. You're never gonna be as great as you can be. Okay? Somebody's always got to push you. Somebody's always got to give you a good word. Someone's always got to fucking, you know, stroke your ego, all this other shit. Bruh. You need to learn how to do that shit on your own, bruh. Because it's going to be a time when you don't got nobody around, you know? The live and die situation, right? Life or death. You got somebody around you to tell you how to move and what to do, what not to do to fucking live? Nah. You gotta be smart, bro. You gotta be confident. A lot of people hate confidence, bro. They hate it. And they can tell when it's genuine. This is why they keep denying, oh, that nigga don't really build like that. That nigga don't really feel that way. They really don't really think like that. No, nigga, yes, I do. I really do. That's why I haven't folded. That's why I'm not gonna fold. Everything I say about me, nigga, I believe. And I know I believe it because I know it. I know it to be true. You're a lame ass outsider that has no idea, is not on my level from a fucking competitive standpoint. So you never understand me. We're not the same. I tell you that all the time. Again, when I never forget when Kobe talked about his first time playing Jordan, and they was like, "Hey man, whatever you do, don't look him in his eyes." And they was like, "Huh?" He's like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, man, don't look him in his eyes, man." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Well, damn, I don't know who plays by that way, but nigga, not me. I'm looking dead in his eyes. I'm cut just like he cut." And that was the crazy shit that I remember Shaq saying this, man. Remember Shaq saying this. This dude told him he was going to be the greatest motherfucking player, NBA player ever of all time. So at that time, Shaquille O'Neal, who was like after Jordan retired, the hands down best player in the league, no ifs, ands, buts about it. And he said this to Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. And Shaq said he knew from that point, hey, this guy right here, I'm not going to war with nobody else. Nobody else. Very fucking seldom, bro, do people understand that level of motherfucking confidence in yourself because they don't have it themselves. And they never see anybody with it in their own personal life. You watch people like that shit on TV or whatnot, what have you, right? You can see it on TV, you know? But real life up close and personal and be able to fucking touch it and feel it, learn from it, very few people run into the shit, man, because again, we're shamed out of it. Especially as a black man. You know what I'm saying? That you're not born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You're not born in a place of opportunity. You're not born in a place of fucking what do you call it? I'm trying to damn, what was the fucking term? I just like they everybody was going crazy over using. I can't think of it right now. Affluence, that's what it was. You're not born in a place of affluence, right? You're not supposed to think like that. You're supposed to think like the poor or middle class or whatever motherfucker you are, bro. That's how you're supposed to, that's your limitation. People try to match your mentality to your finances, bro. That's just not smart. Shout out to my man Steve Devontae, bro. Appreciate you, brother, for the 689, bro. He with them pounds, baby. Appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate you. You know, people try to match your circumstances, bro, to your belief and your confidence, and that's just not how it goes, bro. You do that, man, you'll never progress in life. If you're only as confident as your current situation, how do you elevate? How do you progress? How do you reach greatness? No, motherfucker, you got to be there already and then catch up to it. That's what Francis fucking explained to us in his motivation, bro. Have the fucking dreams, have the aspirations, have the confidence, have the belief, have the drive, have the determination. Use everybody that's telling you never gonna make it there as fuel. Eat their ass up on the way to the fucking top, bro. Why? That off guard spinning elbow will even send even stocks to the moon. You talking about John Jones? Yeah, but they're always gonna call it that, and they're gonna say it in a negative way, man. Because again, you need to be this nigga here crazy, bro. Get this guy out of here. What's up, Nick Penn? Yeah, shout out to Chief Rocker, man. You're only allowed that, like I said, if you're gonna be something that niggas say is okay. The everyday black man that makes up the majority of fucking black men, bro, you're not allowed to do that. And I say, fuck it. Not I. I don't have to be a fucking world renowned or celebrity or athlete or any of this other shit for me to fucking celebrate me, goddamn it, for me to know that I'm gonna be fucking great. Nah, man. Like I said, the majority of fucking millionaires nobody knows about. Majority of extremely wealthy people, you can't name all the fucking billionaires, man. You just know about the ones that are publicized. There's plenty of them that no one would ever know. Same thing with millionaires. Shout out to Erica Williams. She says all the time. She's like, hey, man, that motherfucker pull up in like a 97 Toyota Corolla, get out in some motherfucking Wrangler jeans and 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 a polo shirt, polo style shirt. Not even saying Ralph Lauren, but a polo style shirt with the fucking buttons on top with a fucking chest hair sitting out the top of it. And this motherfucker is like like 10 million worth $10 million, man. Like they got it liquid. They got it. Like they got it. Not assets wise. They got $10 million. They can go get right now. Success doesn't really have a look, man. Ultimately, unless you're trying to be seen. They just showed it the other day. Quavo worth allegedly $26 million, and he got on the fucking the Gucci motherfucking blazer, iced out this grill, Cartier frames, all this other shit, whatnot, what have you. And you got Jeff Bezos with just a headshot, man. All he got on, not one piece of jewelry, a motherfucking dress shirt with the top button on top, not even a watch or a ring you can see. Fucking billionaire, bro. You know? You gotta understand this shit, bro. And this is why I say we need more mentors. We need more. We need more mentors, and we need more like just examples, man. Great examples of being a black man to bring this back to reality. Because what the poor people are allowing to be done to the black community is to say that you're either poor or you're extremely rich. And if you're not extremely rich, then we're all poor, because poor people automatically don't understand money. All right. And they only respect what they can see or what looks like money to them, because they only understand visual money. They don't understand wealth. They don't understand assets. They don't understand investments. They don't understand equity. They don't understand any of these really important things that wealthy people have, and the concept that they not only know themselves, but they teach to their children and teach them that from growing up. Set them off well in their teenage years before they even get to be grown. So when you let the niggas, the poor people, be the loudest people in the room, what happens, man, is again, everybody in between gets drowned out. And that's a problem. We have to start making more noise, man, and shouting down these idiots. These motherfuckers, man, that again, bruh, I mean, you're the third generation of your family living in the projects. Why should I listen to anything you have to say about wealth, finance, economics? Shut up. The word broke coming out of your mouth should always be followed by or preceded by I'm or followed by, always or some shit. I don't fucking know. I'm broke. I'm broke always. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the fucked up part about this whole situation and thing that we allow ourselves to be. And a lot of times, I'm telling you, man, just because you start out one way, bro, we all start out lesser than where we end up. All right. Even in situations of people that grew up into a decent situation when they became extremely, extremely great or whatever, their parents weren't on that level, man. I know, yeah, we talking 10-4 we talking the Rockefellers and and shit like that. Okay, yeah. But for the most part, the 99.9+% of the people in the world, bro. You know? I know a girl in a grade school that would look in the stock market section of the newspaper. Her mom was teaching her well. Yeah, shout out to that, man. Shout out to that. Exactly. Like I'm saying, man. A lot of those concepts, man. Like I say, it's just really sad. And this is a part of my agreement with stuff like that, man. But it's like for whatever reason we never switch it over. I told y'all, man, I'll never forget. Like it was like the Christmas of like '89 or some shit. I think it was like the Christmas I had before I started school. So it would have been like either '88 or '89, right? And I would have been 88 because I wasn't in school yet. Actually, my birthday's late, so I had to wait till I was 5 to start school. My birthday come in November, so I had to wait till '89. So it would have been the year before I started school, man. When I tell you, my mom and my dad got me the entire fucking Thundercat set, nigga. All the Thundercats. Good guys and the fucking villains. And they got me the fucking the Hall. What's the Thundercats layer name? The layer. Nigga, I had the layer, nigga. I had the layer. I had the tank. I had all the characters in '88. Imagine how my fucking parents bought fucking stock in Mattel or whoever the fuck it was. Spent that same amount of money, man. You know what I'm saying? Or, Nintendo back in the day or a whole bunch of other shit or Nikes or all this other shit, man. But we just didn't know. People were just ignorant. And that's what we're here to do, man, to make people aware of other opportunities and ways to, spend your money where you get some kickback on it. You know? It's never too late, man. Like I said, it's better late than never. You can change around and put yourself in a situation as to where you can make an advantage and make up for some of the loss that you had. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You can't sit back and kick yourself on everything you missed out on because you'll be forever kicking yourself, nigga. Your foot will give out. Yeah, Mary Thomas. Man, that shit. That shit didn't last. Them toys didn't last till I was like, man, might have last 2 years. No, he's not here. Y'all think he's actually? Look at my other job. Look at my other thing, people. I don't actually have him here. It's just what I put in my joint. So I apologize to the people that were expecting to see Francis Ngannou. It's just a titling. It's just a titling method, people. I use it all the time. He's the subject matter. He's the guest star of the subject to the new people. Shout out to y'all though. No, he's not here, brother. Mike can get it though. He is one of the he is one of the a piece of the BABG brand. You can't get your T-shirt though if you want that. Big ass black guy, man. He is alumni. Until brothers start referring to themselves as N-word, they will not progress. Can you tell me when the Sticks and Stones era ended? Gary Grant, I don't agree with that, man. Again, a lot of people call each other different things, man. Like even now with the LG, the alphabet people, man, they call themselves the forbidden word, right? It's not as much. You shouldn't. The words don't matter that much, man. It's just way too sensitive. The Sticks and Stones era ended, man, like in my childhood. Well, no, I'll say early 2000s. I'll say early 2000s because all the way up and through that, it was no such thing as bullying. I never heard the word bullying while I was in school, at least not from a national level or from a media level, as to where they were talking about bullying campaigns and shit like that. They didn't start doing that until I got out of school and I started having my kids. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, my kids would tell me somebody was bothering them. I was like, okay, well, listen, you tell your teacher, and if your teacher doesn't do anything about it, you fuck them up. Well, what did I get in trouble? Don't worry about getting in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble with me. You told your teacher, and your teacher doesn't stop the kid from bothering you. You fucking fight that kid. You fuck them up. Like straight like that. Okay, daddy. And then from time to time, I'll get, he has a problem, or she has a problem hitting. Well, ma'am, no. She told me that she told you. Yes. Okay. Well, she doesn't have a problem hitting. You guys have a problem supervising. She came to you, or he came to you with an issue and a problem, telling you that he was being bothered by a child. You didn't rectify it. So I don't raise punching bags. I'm not going to allow my kids to be attacked or be targeted. Because people don't understand that's how bullies work, man. That's why I laugh when motherfuckers call me bully, bro. The last thing I ever want to be, especially as a grown bully, man. Grown bullies get killed, nigga. Nobody trying to be no fucking bully. Nah, hell nah, Shaka Nulu. I'm a fucking millennial. You crazy. Hell nah. That shit was way after that. Nah. Sticks and Stones didn't end, bro. It was Joke City. Everybody got these motherfucking jokes, bro. That was a part of the culture, man. That shit is definitely on some maybe late millennials. Like I said, I think my baby sister falls under like the last of millennials. What's the last year of the millennials? 96? What's the last year of the millennials, y'all? Yep, Blaze, most definitely, man. International, baby. BABG International. Shout out to Francis Ngannou, man. Wow. Well, smile to smile. No, don't do that now. No, sir. No, none of that. Can't be doing that. It's deadly. Yeah, sounds all right. I guess. I don't know. That's my thing, man. You know what, man? I bought, bro, JC Hellstrom, I bought my son an old school X-Men Cyclops, right? And the fucking what's the name still work. I had the same Cyclops figure. And man, I looked at it and I was like, bruh, these kids have no fucking idea. Kids, man, bruh, we gonna have to do a motherfucking 80s baby stream, man. Y'all look for that shit. We gonna have to do an 80s baby stream. You know what I mean? For real, man. Like 80s, like niggas that grew up in the 80s and people that were born in the 80s. Man, y'all know how much, bruh, how much like our lives are bit. Like now, when is King Kong comes out? King Kong versus Godzilla is what? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or today? Let's not get out of hand now. John Jones ain't back. You gotta wait. Well, that's what I said. That's why I said kids in the 80s and 80s on, man. It was just different. Oh, it's already out in the theaters? Really? Oh, today. Okay, cool. Today. Okay, wow. I might fuck with that. I might actually go to the movies and see that. That's got to be in IMAX, bro. Bro, that's gonna be dope as fuck in IMAX, bro. Gotta be. But yeah, man, like, cause I know what that was 70s, right? Was the first Godzilla? Let me Google some shit. Let me get some information. But I remember, bro, we used to watch fucking Godzilla, nigga, on TNT and TBS. Nigga, that shit was always on a Saturday when, bro, you can sit down with that bowl of cereal, nigga. Like, man, that's enough, man. It's just like, bro, for real, man. People don't even understand, bro. Like, the 90s was the shit, man. 90s was really like, I don't think people understand just how great the fucking 90s was. Like, 96 is like arguably the greatest year of all time. 1996. I don't know something about it. It's crazy. Yeah, G.I. Joe cartoon, Fucking come on, Christopher Daly, get out of there now. Come on now. Hell, not no goddamn Cabbage Patch now. Come on now. Ain't no goddamn Cabbage Patch. But nah, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, the fucking Transformers, the Transformers movies and shit. Yeah, man, this shit is so crazy. Yeah, man, but the kids don't know that. People don't know that. That's what I'm telling you. That's the poison pill, man. And that's the setup. It's like they know we're gonna watch it off nostalgia, right? We're gonna watch it off nostalgia. And you're gonna get your kids into it because it's something that you got the money and it's something that you find value in. So you're gonna put your kids on, and then more likely than not, your kids are gonna pick up on it and show some interest, especially if it's like kid oriented, it's like a cartoon or something. Yeah, Mighty Mouse, like y'all showing y'all age on Mighty Mouse, old as hell. Mighty Mouse is a little older. But I remember that, man. I remember all the Looney Tunes cartoons and things. Like, yeah, man, all of that stuff. This is crazy, man. It's just, society was just so much fun, simpler. It was safe and shit, man. You could actually I don't even see kids outside anymore, ever. Like nowhere. I don't see kids outside playing. None of this stuff, man. It's just like, I don't think people understand and realize what's purposely being done to us as a society to be more confined to yeah, Voltron. Oh, you know it, Dante. Come on now. You know the deal. Come on, man. X-Men, the animated series in the 90s. Yeah, that was the hardest shit ever. They actually just made a Tom and Jerry movie. They made a Timbo, I don't know if you're aware of it. They made a Tom and Jerry theater movie. Yep. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, nigga. I had all of them too. I told y'all, remember I told y'all I found the homemade nunchucks, nigga. My mama made me fucking throw them away. I was so bad. I was so pissed. Yeah, man. Hey, wouldn't know what to do, man. Wouldn't know what to do. I never liked Pink Panther. Pink Panther was whack as fuck to me because nobody talked. They just played that stupid ass music. Gargoyles was dope too, though. Gargoyles was super dope. Of course, man. They got they on their 60th edition of Power Rangers, man. They're on their 60th version of Power Rangers, bro. And what's crazy though, they got a dope ass Power Rangers fighting game that I just saw the other day. I might download that shit. I might buy it and download it. Simon, hell yeah. Simon was before me though. So Simon was like an 80s game, I'm pretty sure. Simon was 80s, and my uncles gave me the Simon game, man. Simon was dope. Yeah, man. You had to fucking remember the fucking pattern, man. You know what? They did have a Mortal Kombat cartoon for a little minute, huh, John Doe? They did. I remember that. They had a Mortal Kombat cartoon for a little minute. It didn't have the blood and shit in it, though. But yeah, man. The whole aspect of the shit, bro, is understand what you have, man. In yourself. Bet on yourself. Be confident in yourself. And use them motherfuckers that doubt you, bro. Use them as a fucking means to get to your fucking goal. All right? Okay? Don't just motherfucking have haters, nigga. Use them. All right? Like I said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga. But hey, you're not using your haters, bro. You're just wasting them. You gotta use them, man. Let them be your cheerleaders. You know. Let them be your advertisers, and just use them, bro. Let there be motivation to motherfucking what's name, but never set them as the fucking goal. Because 9 times out of 10, man, A person paying attention to you ain't doing better than you, bro. Telling you. A nigga that's hating on you, bro, they're not doing better than you. I promise you. Can y'all name a position? Can y'all name a historic or any time in history where the higher nigga was hating on the lower nigga? Can y'all tell me that? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me that? Anybody use an example? I mean, I'm just curious. You know? I never seen the bigger nigga hate on the small nigga. Most part. Okay, that's okay. Just make sure I thought so. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hope my damn son begged me for a fucking Rubik's Cube, bro. Touched that shit like 2 days and never touched it again. People was mad at Dukes of Hazzard. You know, I had no idea the fucking Dukes of Hazzard had the like what the Confederate flag meant. But nigga, it was the Duke boys. I couldn't wait for that shit to come on. Where I think it came on somewhere around prime time. It's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night during the week, once a week. Making no way, the only way, no how. What was crazy was, man, they told us how many, bro. You know how many of them cars they fucked up? Y'all know how many cars they fucking wrecked, bro? Y'all know how many fucking, what was it? Was it a Dodge Charger? What was the Duke boys car? What was their car? What kind of car was the General Lee? What kind of car was it? I know it was a Dodge something. Oh, it was a Charger? Okay. Bro, you know how many if you go back and look at that, tell you, man, they wrecked every time they did those jumps, bro. Bro, that shit, they collapsed. They just totally, completely destroyed those fucking cars. The Fall Guy was my shit too, man. The Fall Guy was my shit. I love the fucking Fall Guy. Might something a tall building might blow up a brand new car because I'm the famous stunt man. Yeah, that was my shit, man. Yeah, they fucked up major fucking. They fucked up, man. All the shit they did back in the West Name, you can't do nowadays. Knight Rider too, man. You know what was better to me though? I like Viper. Y'all remember Viper? When they came out with like the fucking Dodge, the Dodge Viper version of fucking the updated version of Knight Rider. Viper was my shit. I fuck with Viper. I like Viper. The Pretender, Viper, and damn man, y'all done named everything but fucking Quantum Leap, man. What y'all know about Quantum Leap, bro? No Quantum Leap? Quantum Leap was the shit too. Yep, and MacGyver. Come on now. That I didn't deal with either one of those. Well, no, Knots Landing. Knots Landing was the dude, the funny white dude that was all Bob something. What was his name? Bob something? What was his name? Hold on real quick. Incredible Hulk 2, man. What the fuck is this, man? Y'all just making up shit. I ain't never heard of some of this shit. Y'all niggas old. Y'all old, man. No. It's not. I gave y'all the thing to this one time. It's hold on. I can give you the link. I can give you. You know what pissed me off though? Smile to smile. What pissed me off was I thought it was too. I thought it was LED, but it's not, and that what makes it super cool. So I was pissed at first, but then especially like when I see it from the camera and I'm able to look at it and see how it looks back coming to me, it's actually pretty dope. So I can give you the link to it. Give me a second. Yep, and the price done went up, bro. Price went up on the brick, baby. This shit keep marking my damn one second. You know what? I gotta remove this shit. That's what it is. See, that's what it is. I figured it out now. You piece of shit. What the fuck? That's what it is. Somebody, man, get rid of this shit. That's the fucking problem, man. That's I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I'll figure my shit out. Hold on. Damn, why do I always do this shit? Hold on. Damn, man. That's link. It's got that long ass link, bro. This is what I can do for you, though. Here you go. Maybe this will work. Oh, that's just as long. Fuck, man. But hey, to smile, it's on Nordstrom Rack, bro. Go to Nordstrom Rack, and that's where I got it from. It popped up in my thing because Google was spying on me and shit, and they suggested it, so I copped it. So yeah, it's not a thing, but you know, yeah, it's not. And the link is too long, so just do Google Nordstrom Rack Kobe poster. Yeah, Nordstrom Rack Kobe poster. It'll be the first one up on the thing. Yeah, who that JT Helson know what's up, motherfucking Silverhawks. Everybody forget about Silverhawks, man. But hey, man, this is a great discussion. Appreciate you guys for coming through or whatnot. And that's that on that one. I shall catch you guys on the next one. Oh, before I go, hey, remember, hey, Go watch my shit. My video is back. All right. The video that everybody was asking me about. All right. The video everybody was asking me about. All right. So make sure you guys go watch this. All right. Go give it a like. Give it a share. All of that good shit. All right. Shout out to YouTube for you know, hooking that shit up as they should have. And standing in the gap because this whole ass motherfucking music company blocked my video, bro. Smile to smile. You new here, man? Are you new? You gotta be new. Smile to smile. You gotta be new. We do 10-4 Tuesdays around here, baby. You're new. Come on, man. Hey, tell a friend. Tell all your 10-4 hat friends to subscribe to Mr. Fantastic 824. We got it all for you, man. We got a little bit of everything, man. We do it all over here, baby. We do it all. Hey, yeah, man. Make sure y'all like and share the video for me, man. The video's back up. Tell a friend, tell somebody. Which we the only people I know that got blocked, nigga. Not just copyright, but they blocked us. So something important must be being said in the video, man. So I greatly appreciate you guys, all the support, all these other things. And that's that on that one. I gotta put my shit up, you know. Shout out to, you know, nigga Ballsy. You know, we gotta make sure that niggas that didn't forgot. But